All right, boys, just got out of the shower. We got a box in the mail, and I'm super excited because let's open her up real quick. Let's see here. It's super bad lighting, so I apologize. It is like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock in the morning. Just got off of work, and we're gonna open these up. Woohoo, baby! Look at those! Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping on the VLAN bandwagon. And you know what's interesting? The instructions are from VLAN, but I bought them from FT, which are OLM. So they're OLM, but they're VLANs. I don't know. Weird, but instructions, VLANs. Sick. Damn. Little VLANs though. Sick, dude. Sick. Okay, so I want to show you guys currently what's on the setup right now. So right now there's wind jets, and not saying they're bad headlights. I just don't like the look of them as much as I do as the VLANs. It reminds me of a Focus RS type of thing, and it does look really, really dope. It looks good on the car. They're super bright, and you know, those are daytime running lights, so they'll be fully on during the day, which is super nice. And you know, all blackout housing, but I really don't like the chrome around the actual light itself. And this is too much chrome for me. I just don't really care for it, but really dope though. I was trying to sell these guys for like 200 bucks. Probably will give them away for like 100 bucks, something like that. You know, they're kind of expensive, but that's kind of what the look setup is right now. So next time I pick up the camera, it'll probably be once the car is actually in the garage, and we'll start taking the front bumper off. And there's some things we kind of have to take care of. Just to show you guys, we have a bit of a gap here. The quick releases aren't, I mean, they're lining up, but we're having a problem with this gap. So I'm trying to figure that out, if it's an actual bumper issue or if it's like a headlight bumper like combo where it's causing fitment issues. And we have a bit of a gap right here as well. And you know, same on this side. It's even worse. Like this side like doesn't want even to clip in really, and there's like a fat gap. So I'm not really too sure kind of what's going on. So we're gonna try to address this. I'm hoping it's a headlight fitment issue that's causing this to be bumped out, but you know, this is a common problem. But I was hoping the quick releases would fix it, but it is what it is. So let's get on to installation. Well, boys, the right one is in. And as per usual, I've made my life a lot more difficult than it should have been. But I'm going to show you the left side and actually how to do that. Because I looked on YouTube a couple times and not all of them were appropriate for the car, or it's an older version of the VLANs, or it's a different one. So I'm going to show you guys the left side. And the title, it should say OLM VLAN install, because it's a little bit different. These actually came with an HID kit, and it's literally plug and play, and it looks really, really great. You actually, I'll just show you guys on the left side. Let me go to the next shot. Okay, so this is going to be back of your VLAN headlights. I know it looks a bit scary, but if you did get the OLM version from FT86, by the way, super cheap. They're like 340 bucks. They were on sale, but this might still be 400, but still great deal. They come with a really nice HID kit for 6,000 Kelvin. It's literally plug and play. They do give you the wiring for it. It's like you just clip it in, clip it in, clip it in, and there you go. It's done. You have a super bright headlight, so you don't have to worry about that if you get this version, which I was super stoked on. That's one of the big reasons why I did that, so I didn't have to worry about it. Now, if you have a BRZ, which I don't know why you're watching this, because it's just full plug and play, but if you have a BRZ, you plug this in and game over. You're done, easy peasy. Same with this stuff with the BRZ. So if you have an FRS, basically this is non-existent for you. Like this is nothing. It's whatever. Yeah, so your main thing is going to be this guy. You're going to have basically an adapter that comes with it. So this is going to be your 8-pin. You have 8-pin, and then it's going to go down to a 6-pin, and then that's going to connect to the actual FRS harness that's going to be in there. So that's kind of what you're going to do. So you're just going to plug this in here, and you're either going to unplug this yellow one as well, and the white one, I believe, as well. I don't remember because I did the other one. I just did that like 2 seconds ago. I don't remember why. I can't remember. Wow. So yeah, so you're just going to plug this guy in, and then basically you're going to have all 3 of these wires. So what took me forever was that my dumbass thought these go in a side marker, and I was super confused why I had 3 wires and there's only 2. They go in your turn signal wire, and your turn signal wire is going to be a wire. It's going to be the connection that looks like this. It's going to have, if we can focus, 3 colors. You have a black, red, and green. So your black is always going to be your ground, and then your other 2 colors over here on this wire, you're going to connect to it. So when you're trying to connect the wires from the headlight to your turn signal light, I'm not too big of a fan of just using your knife and cutting it and just putting some electrical tape on it. This is be a lot safer way. Obviously, ideally, you probably want to solder it, but this gets the job done fairly well, and it's a lot better than just randomly cutting you some, electrical wire. So this is super easy. This is electrical stuff one-on-one. Even my dumbass can do it. So I'm going to show you kind of what I did over here. Let me get the light real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So this is basically how this works. Your black wire clips in with your black wire. Okay, so how this works, essentially, you'll get your black wire, and you'll put it in the farthest one. Now, it doesn't really matter which part you really put it in, honestly. And then you're going to get your other wire that you need. Well, the camera's a little bit off. We'll do like that. So, essentially, you have a black wire that's connected to your turn signal, right? And you're going to need to plug that in with it. So, you basically would put your other wire right in there, and then you put your other black wire right in there, and then you're basically going to push this down. I usually use some type of plier or something like that to push it all the way down so that it connects it. It kind of creates a bridge, and then you can close it off. And that's essentially kind of what it looks like right there. See if I can't show you guys. Boom. So I essentially did that with all of them. So your white cord is going to go with your green one, and then your yellow one's going to go with your red one. So that's going to be, you got your turn signal, which is pretty cool how they labeled it. Let's see here. So they're so nice to wow, this is not one to focus whatsoever. Anyways, it says turn light, and then it'll say running light and things of that sort on the tags. Dude, this does not want to focus. But they label them for you. That's kind of what I use personally. I like this a lot, and that's kind of what I use. So we're going to go over to the left side, and then if you're still a little confused on this, just follow me on that, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so starting with the turn signal, I'm going to cut this protective piece off a little bit. Just give us a little bit more extra room while we are splicing into this stuff. Jesus Christ. Pain in the ass. Okay. So it's a little bit more room that we got there. We got the headlight itself. And what we're going to do is we are going to splice these bad boys real quick. So, black with black, and then poop, what was it? I think it was yellow with red and white with green, I think. But we'll start with the black one. Let's grab a little splicer. So like I said, we're going to grab our little connection piece right here, and then we're going to pop that in actually to the back side. I don't know if that makes any sense, but we're going to pop that in the back side. This lighting is really bad, but it's the best I could do. So if you push it all the way through, you should be able to go all the way through there. And then you need the black cord, or black wire, and you're going to pop it right in there. Bing, bada, boom, easy peasy. And that's kind of how it should look. And then all we're going to do is get some pliers. We're going to push that down, and then that's secure. Alright, Let's make sure the fucking wire's in there. Okay. And then boom, we're gonna push it down a bit. Make sure it's nice and flush. Boom. It's nice and smooth right there. It's not a huge lump. I mean, of course, you're going to have a little lump there, but it's not too bad. And then we're going to close it off. Maybe. There we go. Now it's closed off. So that's kind of how that one works. And then we're going to do the same thing for the green and red ones real quick. Okay, so the green goes with the white, or I should say white goes with the green. And then we're going to pop that in there as well. Get our splicer. And then I get the green wire out, get our wire through our little device here. So we're going to pop that bad boy right through there. Then we get our green. And we're going to pop that through there. And my white wire just popped out. Let's try this again. Let's put the green wire all the way through. Why not? Maybe. No, it doesn't want to. Okay, be picky. Fine. And then put the white wire through there. Looks like everything should be good. And then all we need to do is clamp her down. Get the clamp. Where did I put it? Here it is. Boom, that one's done. And it means our last wire is yellow to red. Boom. And let's do our yellow to red. We're going to pop the yellow wire through here. Pop the red one inside. Maybe. There we go. Where's my clamper tool? Let's clamp it down. There we go. Boom, and it's connected. Awesome. So that's the most difficult part of having the FRS wiring. That's pretty much it. So let's go on to the next part. Okay, so now we're looking at your back of your headlight again. So here's our main connection, right? And then here's our little adapter piece that would plug into the FRS's main harness. And here are all our wires we connected into. This white wire, which is our daytime running wire, comes all the way through. And right now, it's connected to the wire that goes in the headlight. For whatever reason, that doesn't work. So what you're going to have to do is you unplug this one, and then you plug it into the wire we just tapped into. And you just connect that in. And then that sets up your day running lights boomerangs. So that's pretty much all you do, and then we'll go into the next step. So essentially it should look like this, where that wire that's coming out of the headlight connection should be empty. There should be nothing connected to it, and then the one that part's coming from the headlight all the way to that wire that we connected to the turn signal should be connected together. Okay, so we're looking back at the headlight again, and now after we got all our wiring figured out and connections done, now we need to figure out our headlights. Now if you got the OLM version of it, it already came with an HID kit. If yours did not come with an HID kit, Ripperino, you gotta go watch another video, because I don't know how to do any of that. But at this point, if you did get the HID kit, it's pretty self-explanatory. These two plugs plug into these guys, and they can only fit, the blue and the blacks go together. Wow, the camera's like way down here. The blue and blacks go together, so these guys will connect up, and then this guy will connect up, and then your other connection that goes part of the HID kit, which is this guy, plugs into the big blue guy all the way down there, and he just hooks up, and then boom, that is it. Now the only trouble you're going to have is finding a mounting place for this. I know some people have managed somehow to stick it on the bottom, like right here somewhere. They like 3M'd it. My last setup when I had the wind jets on, we actually had it set up like right here. or we even zip tied it kind of right here with like 3M, and it kind of stuck right there. I'm going to try my best to hide it underneath here on the headlight itself. I think it's easier for wire management. But that's pretty much it. So basically, we're going to put this all together. We're going to hook her back up, make sure she works, and see how they look. And voila, look at that, boys. They are working. That looks awesome. And they are super bright. Oh my lord, that is craziness. Ooh, but the left one isn't on. Well, let's see what we did wrong. I know exactly what we did wrong. See that blue connection? That's supposed to connect to your goddamn car, Wes. So, don't be like me, forget to plug in your own power supply. So, just gotta do that, and then it should be back on. And boom, just like that, left headlight works. So, we're gonna make sure that the the sequential turn signals work. So, we're going to need to do, take the e-brake off and put the hazards on. Cool, so they should be on. Oh, very much looks like they're working. Let's see here. Oh man, that looks so freaking good. Oh my lord. Damn. Look at that shit. That looks great. That's a good look, boys. That's a fabulous look. Alright, so I hope you guys all loved the little install. I hope it helped someone out there, make their life a little bit easier when it came to installing this. I know it can be a little more on the difficult side of things, but super stoked. It gives the car a just totally different look of the front end's just somewhere aggressive now. It looks really clean, and for the price, really can't beat it. VLAND bandwagon over here, jumping on it. But cool. I'm gonna personally end the clip here right now. Whether or not I add stuff after this, no idea. Could be bonus content. Who knows how long this video is? You still watching? Preps to you, fam. I'm out. Deuces. Whoo, boys. That is fire. Damn, that looks so fucking nice. Look at that shit. That's not even with the headlights on. That's just the DRLs. That shit is bright as fuck. Damn. Clean. Clean.